All right, folks, take two. Let's see how this goes. Got it back on. Apparently, my wife's tablet is not very awesome. So this is Dave ABQ SC&C coming back. We had one pack open. Trying to open some more. I try to use her laptop only because I know the camera on that one's a little better. So we'll see how it goes. Gonna try to block the screen here so it's not so bright. That way we can get a better picture for you. There we go. Hopefully that'll work. Hey, sorry about that, guys. Need to get my wife a new laptop apparently because that was not working. So we got through one pack, opened up the second pack, and we have a sharpshooter Mark Price card. Sharpshooter Mark Price. One of the inserts that it said was on the box. This is what the back of the card looks like. Number 17 out of 18. Mark Price, sharpshooter. Once again, all these cards are going to C. Rogers as he has bought the entire box. Being all awesome and stuff. Dikembe Mutombo, slam dunk card, breaking my heart, beating the Sonics in that epic comeback or win for them. I think they swept them. That's how horrible it was. Gerald Glass, a Piston for C. Rogers. Terrell Brandon. Once again, we are hunting a Shaq rookie card. There is also a Alonzo Mourning, Latrell Sprewell rookie card. Slam dunk cards are Michael Jordan, David Robinson, and Shaq are the ones that we are looking for. Randy Woods. Matt Bullard. Once again, this is 92, 93 Fleer Basketball Series 2, Travis Mays. Keith Askins. Eric Anderson. These cards are in fantastic shape. I'm pretty sure I told you that already. Eric Anderson, Sherman Douglas. You can see the screen reflecting a little bit, so I'm going to try to fix it after this pack. Anthony Peeler. Greg Grant. Oh, those old Sixers uniforms, man. Tom Hammonds. Doc Rivers, his Clipper days, slam dunk card. I can't imagine Doc Rivers being a slam dunk champion. Mark Bryant, last card, Portland Trailblazers. So like I said, I did a Madden video earlier today. We were talking about all the injuries that were happening in the NFL this week. Crazy stuff. It reminds me of WWE, where all the old guys were hanging around. And basically what it takes to get them out of the game are these injuries to happen. And unfortunately, that might be what needs to happen for all these guys to finally figure out that they need to make way for the newer NFL players. Brady's 42 right now. He's about 7 years past when a normal quarterback is retired. Ben's up there. He's about 5 years past. Eli just got benched today. I don't know. That's big news. Landry Jones will be the starting quarterback for the New York Giants starting next week. Now it looks like we got the Alonzo Mourning. Once again, all these cards are for C. Rogers. He has bought into this entire box. We got Pooh Richardson. I remember always making fun of him. He was with the Clippers there for a while. Pooh Richardson, Indiana Pacers. Trying to get the right angle for you here. I don't have a webcam yet, so we are blind as I have my laptop turned around. Todd Day. Oh, another sharpshooter inset card. This one looks like Michael Adams. Dennis Rodman, there was just a 30 for 30 made for him the other day. I didn't catch any of the stuff. I'm just I thank you for buying in. Just trying to get back what I got for the boxes. Not and It's a slam dunk card for Rodman. Isaiah Norris, another Piston for you. Yeah, I was trying to get back what I got for the boxes. Nothing more. Larry Nance, slam dunk card. His kid is playing or was playing in the NBA. Jaren Jackson, Clipper card, player 92, 93. And as I said in the video before, there are plenty of other channels out there. A couple of them are going live right now. Appreciate anybody here watching us. Carl Herrera, Mookie Blaylock. I remember really liking him when he was playing. I don't know if it was his name. He reminded me of Mookie Wilson, but always liked watching him. Alec Kessler, Miami Heat. The Heat hadn't been around for too long as of this point. Rolando Blackman, Nick Days, Joe Klein, Dwayne Cooper with the Lakers, Jeff Hornacek. He was in NBA Jam. And there he is, Alonzo Mourning, Charlotte Hornets, 4 years at Georgetown. Alonzo Mourning rookie card. I'm going to sleeve him up for you. Going to put him here, and I'll grab a sleeve for you real quick. I mentioned it in the first video that we tried to do. These cards are sharp. They are looking good. There's a slight ding on the right-hand side. As I say that, of course, there's going to be one. But I'm going to sleeve him up anyway. We'll put him in the back. All the ones we're looking for, we'll put in the back for you so you can see exactly what's going on. 2 packs in, or 3 packs in now. About halfway through, we'll have a surprise for everybody. So stay tuned for that. Once we get past the top portion of the box, we'll have something special for you guys. Just an appreciation of whoever was here on the live stream. It will not be available for anybody watching the replay. So if you guys had a free Tuesday night and you joined us for this, we greatly appreciate it and want to reward somebody for that. Blue Edwards, slam dunk card again. Once again, there are only 180 cards in Series 2, so we are definitely going to get some doubles. I am hoping, for your sake, C. Rogers, we get doubles, triples, and even one in each side of the Shaquille O'Neal. That would be really, really awesome. Sean Elliott, Jared Mustaff. Big news for everybody watching the replay. Tree Rollins, that guy was a Laker, I believe, at one point. Big news for everybody watching the replay later. Hotbox Cards, the guys over there, they have agreed that once we hit 250 subscribers, they will give a free box of Hotbox Cards as one of our 250 subscriber giveaway prizes. Avery Johnson ended up being a coach. Greg Kite with a stash. Look at that stash. So that's awesome. Along with our top 10 that we will be picking every Sunday, Hotbox Cards is going to give a free either baseball or football Hotbox to somebody for our 250 subscriber giveaway. Very awesome of them. They didn't have to do that at all. Doug Overton, really appreciate those guys for that. Keith Jennings, the old Warrior uniforms. Hubert Davis, Knicks. Larry Kristowiak. Clyde Drexler slam dunk card. Clyde the Glide. Remember Bulls versus Blazers video game, playing that thing. Kevin Johnson, slam dunk card. And Scott Hastings. Denver Nuggets, the old Nugget symbol. That's awesome. Yes, very awesome Hotbox cards. They did not have to do that at all. That was great of them. We're a long way away from 250. We've been stuck at 118, I believe, since we did our 100 subscriber giveaway. But we will get there. And when we do, Hotbox cards will have a free Hotbox for someone. Next pack, Walter Bond, Dallas Mavericks. So, yeah, I know we're in basketball week, but there was a ton of football news. Ben Roethlisberger out for the year. Drew Brees out for at least 10 weeks with that thumb. I think the Steelers are really hating themselves for trading Josh Dobbs after Foles got hurt. Bob McCann and Kendall Gill. I remember really liking him. That's his slam dunk card. I think he was with the Sonics, and I was really liking him. Byron Scott, he was great. I was at work yesterday, and they had the game on the big screen in the back, which is the area I was in last night. And I could have swore Trevor Siemian like completely Alex Smith his leg. The way it looked when he got hit and he landed on that foot, that was just like the only thing that was probably holding it together was the tape, in my opinion. But he was walking on it later, so who knows what's going on with him? I haven't heard anything about it, but at the time I could have swore he Alex Smith his leg and broke both bones. Kiki Van Wiggy, Dana Barros, Randy White. So it is not the year of the quarterback because quarterbacks are taking a beating. Matt Geiger, before he went bald, look at the hair on Matt Geiger before he ended up shaving it all. Buck Johnson, Walt Williams. Yeah, see, Rogers, your Lions are undefeated. Packers are undefeated. John Crotty. Both teams looking to match up. There's definitely some interesting games this week. This pack does not want to open. All right, 92-93, Fleer Series 2. I'm surprised this box was so cheap with a Shaq rookie in it, but I don't know. I guess there were so many other options in 92-93. Shaqs are still selling on eBay. It's more, like I said, it's more of the ultras, but the Shaqs are still selling on eBay. The PSA 10s were going for like almost $20. Mario Ely, he ended up being with the Rockets during their run. Dominique Wilkins, slam dunk card, human highlight reel. Dominique Wilkins, this guy, man. His windmills. Michael Williams, Timberwolves. Charles Barkley, look at this guy. He's like double the size now. Corey Williams. Yeah, the windmill dunks, man. Him, Sean Kemp. I remember all of them. Vinny Del Negro, he's still actually playing, isn't he? Crazy. Danny Ferry. Herb Williams, looking like Kevin Durant right there. Let's see if I can get you a little closer. Tell me that's not a Kevin Durant resemblance. All right. Yeah, Barkley, the player, man, he was great. Tim Perry. Alton Lister. Spud Webb slam dunk card. Look at this guy, Spud Webb. We found his autograph in one of our 3-point boxes. Reggie Smith, Robert Parrish slam dunk card, and Eric Murdoch. 3 packs left in the top left for C. Rogers. Yeah, some nasty injuries this year. Myles Garrett in the game, he was just on a rampage. I mean, there's aggressive, and then there's what Myles Garrett was last night. He had 3 sacks, which was a career high for him. And then 2 roughing the passer penalties. Like one, he just like laid right on top of Trevor Siemian. Todd Day, Milwaukee Bucks. I can't believe it's almost basketball season. Like, didn't basketball just end and we are like a month and a half away from basketball season? That's just insane. Michael Adams, sharpshooter card. We got this one earlier. Another Dennis Rodman. Looks like the same pack we had earlier. Isaiah Morris, Larry Nance, Jaren Jackson. Yep, looks like it. Carl Herrera, Mookie Blaylock, Alec Kessler, Rolando Blackman, Joe Klein, Dwayne Cooper. So in the same stack, we had basically the same pack. And there's the morning, looking in better shape than the last one, and a different card at the end, slam dunk card, Patrick Ewing. So we're going to get another sleeve for this morning. There's about 6 cards that we're looking for. Yeah, about 6 cards that we're looking for. I probably could take the David Robinson slam dunk one off the list and just make it like a top 5. There's Morning's rookie card. Once again, we got Morning, we got Spreewell, Shaq's rookie card. The slam dunk cards are Michael Jordan and Shaquille O'Neal. We'll just take the David Robinson off of there. We'll just do a top 5. All right. So in the first video, we covered what we're doing the rest of the week. Friday is 94, 95. Another Series 2 for Fleer. That one is $5 per side. And then Saturday, we have a fundraiser for this local Shriners Hospital. After that, we'll come back, and that night we'll do a 2014-2015 Donruss. Sean Elliott, slam dunk card. Jared Mustaf. Tree Rollins. Yeah, it just looks like they put the same packs in here. Lance Banks, Avery Johnson, Greg Kite, Rick Mayhorn. There's only 180 cards, so it's going to happen. Doug Overton, Keith Jennings. You just hope it's with the packs with Shaq and all them, not these guys. Larry Kristoyak, Clyde Drexler, slam dunk card. Kevin Johnson, Hastings, and Pooh Richardson. Last pack for the top left of C. Rogers. C. Rogers has all these packs. Haven't seen Clint Carpenter lately, so Clint, I hope you're okay. You were watching there pretty good for a while. T-Unit, like I said, shout out to T-Unit. He's been killing it on the Wheel of Names. George McLeod, last pack, top left. Bob McCann. Kendall Gill. Byron Scott. Chucky Brown, yep, same packs again. Kevin Brooks. Kiki Vandeweghe. Dana Barros. Randy White. So hopefully these other stacks are going to have something different. Matt Geiger. Buck Johnson. Walt Williams. David Wingate. John Crotty. And Blue Edwards. So that rounds out top left, C. Rogers. So let me do the math real quick while we're putting C. Rogers stuff away. So there's 36 cards, 36 packs, 15 cards. That's 540 cards that we're going to be pulling here with only 180 in the set. So yeah, this is definitely going to happen. Triples, quadruples of cards. Like I said, it's just the hope is that it's the ones with Shaq or Latrell or Alonzo. And so far we've gotten 2 Alonzos. So hoping the others are in the other stacks. It's just a question of if. We should be getting everybody, but it doesn't always happen that way. All right, moving on. Top right stack. I got cords all over the place. My apologies to everyone. Top right is still for C. Rogers. This entire box is for C. Rogers. Let's see what else we got going on here. We got Shaq, Latrell, all kinds of stuff. All right, so we did some everybody's golf for C. Elliott. I actually had a pretty good round. I hadn't been playing golf. I've been playing like once a day, but it's been horrible. Like nowhere near what I did on that round. So I'm hoping we have a good score and we qualify. These players out here, man, I thought I was decent at that game. Like I played Hot Shots Golf and all that for the PlayStation 3. These packs are coming off all weird. There we go. All right. So I played Hot Shots Golf for PlayStation 3, and I thought I was okay just getting a birdie per hole. And apparently that is not awesome at all because I have been like in the 10,000s in these tournaments. Larry Johnson, Grandmama Slam Dunk card. Thank you, sir. Had some okay shots. That last hole really surprised me. James Worthy. So we are getting different cards here. Slam Dunk card. Jason Williams, Robert Peck, Mark Jackson, Rich King, Tracy Moore, Jerry Reynolds, Charles Jones. So after this stack, whoever's watching, we're going to have a surprise for you guys. Charles Jones, Elmore Spencer, Clipper Days, Jim Les, Sacramento Kings, their old symbol there. Stephon Howard, Derek Coleman, David Robinson. There's a slam dunk one. Do you want me to sleeve him up for you? Yeah, James Worthy, man, those iconic glasses. Brian Smith. I'll put him over here till you say yes or no. He's like the 6th card that trading card database said was worth looking for. I mean, they're called penny sleeves for a reason. I could just throw one in there. Yeah, we'll do that. The Admiral, David Robinson. Really mentored Tim Duncan. Didn't have to do that at all. He could have been a Ben Roethlisberger and just not helped him out at all. I think Tom Brady's the same way. They're all afraid of losing their job. I mean, it's going to happen at some point. Happened to Unitas. Going to the Chargers. Nigel Knight. Rodney McCray. Raphael Addison. Dale Ellis. Jerome Lane. Another Doc Rivers, but this is his regular card. Clarence Weatherspoon. Latrell Sprewell, there he is. Latrell Sprewell, rookie card. Very awesome. We got 2 of the rookies that we're looking for. 3 Rivers Community College for 2 years and Alabama for 2 more. Going to put him up here. I do have top loaders if we find the Shaq card, but that's the one I'm going to save that for. The rest are just going to go in sleeves. Latrell Sprewell, Golden State Warriors. What do you do? Punch or choke him out? I can't remember what he did to that guy. I think he choked him out. And that guy was like, I'm not into that. And then they ended up shipping him off to a different team. Charles Barkley, slam dunk card for you. So you got both the base set and the Charles Barkley T unit in the house. Rod Strickland, Portland Trailblazers. C. Rogers has this entire box, and we have found Latrell Sprewell and 2 Alonzo Mourning rookie cards for him. We are still looking for the Shaquille O'Neal rookie card. Sean Kemp, there was my favorite player back in his Sonic days. Slam dunk. I remember playing NBA Jam, and I would always want to be the Sonics. Brad Lowhouse. Brian Howard. Didn't he end up going to the Magic at one time, I believe? Kenny Williams. And upside down, Brad Sellers sporting the James Worthy goggles. Yeah, looking for that Shaq, baby. He's got 2 cards in here. He's got one of the slam dunk cards, and he has one of his rookie card. Both are selling for about the same on eBay. It's not a whole lot, but it's more than these other ones are doing. But yeah, the Alonzo's rookie card is in here. We found 2 of those. Latrell Sprewell's, we found one of those. There is a Jordan slam dunk card, as well as a couple others that we were looking for here. These cards are in fantastic shape, by the way. Mark Randall. There he is, Jordan. Michael Jordan, slam dunk card. Boom. There's another one of the ones we're looking for. Get you up in this one. Over Patrick Ewing. Look at that. We've all done that. Try to hop over somebody's back. Jordan was actually doing it here. All right. Yeah, that card looks nice. Patrick Ewing probably deserved it. I'm not a Nick hater or anything, really. I really liked a lot of their players when they would battle the Bulls. Sometimes I wish the Knicks would have won some of those games. T units. Minshew, man. He had some easy throws and missed these guys completely on some of the games I was watching. I didn't want to get mad at him, but I was doing it. All right, just trying to find my notes here. I know I had some stuff written down about who was where on this. There we go. Yeah, so we got Shaq's slam dunk card, Michael Jordan's slam dunk card, David Robinson's, Alonzo Mourning's rookie card, Latrell Sprewell rookie card, and the Shaquille O'Neal rookie card. We are 3 for 6 right now. John Williams, Robert Horry has more rings than probably a lot of other people. No, he has looked fantastic out there. Don't get me wrong. T-Unit saying he looked good for a 6th-round pick. Yeah, absolutely. No, he was fantastic. I'm just saying y'all could have had a much, much better game. I think he just needs to take a breath. I am on the Minshew bandwagon right now. He is looking good. John Sally, Laterio Green, Xavier McDaniel, Tony Smith, Andrew Lang, Tony Bennett. There he is. Slam dunk card, Shaquille O'Neal. There's one of the other ones we're looking for, guys. Shaquille O'Neal slam dunk card. I'll try to get him in a little closer so you can take a look at the card. There it is. Shaquille O'Neal slam dunk card. I'm going to run out of sleeves, C. Rogers. We're picking up all these cards now. I was really worried after that first stack and we started getting multiple of the same packs, but this other stack has been fantastic. Michael Jordan, Shaquille O'Neal, Latrell Sprewell. I mean, don't get me wrong, Ramsey's rightfully upset. Like, they've been giving up some horrible plays. Kenny Walker, Christian Leitner. They really need to get that ground game going to use that play action to take some pressure off of Minshew. Either that or he's going to have to play in the shotgun a lot. But yeah, no, I'm definitely on the Minshew bandwagon. I thought he looked fantastic when he took over for Foles that game. I mean, the score doesn't reflect it, but he was playing pretty darn good. Chuck Person. So if this side holds true to the other side, we're going to get multiple packs. Hopefully, those will be Jordan and Shaquille O'Neal. There's Gerald Wilkins. Wasn't he related to Dominique Wilkins? I can't remember. Gerald Wilkins. Rumeal Robinson. Don McLean. Byron Houston. Charles Smith. Jay Humphreys. Carl Malone, the mailman, baby, his slam dunk card. Long time. Him and Stockton on that pick and roll. They were always in the playoffs, always having a chance. Cedric Sabalas, they just ran into some pretty good teams that had more than just those two players. LaFonz Ellis, Greg Dreiling, Lee Mayberry. We're coming up with a sharpshooter card. This is a different one this time. Hersey Hawkins, sharpshooter card. This one looks really nice. And Hakeem the Dream, Olajuwon. Am I the only one that remembers him as being Hakeem without the H? Is that just Is that just a Mandela effect for me, or was that actually a thing where he was no H? All right, next pack. You want to see them? My wife's coming over. I'm gonna show her the cards real quick. Just be careful, please. Those are not mine.
Oh, you got the Shaq.
Yeah, we got the Shaq card. Heck yeah. Awesome. All right, here we go. Next pack. Getting about halfway through the stack for C. Rogers. Brian Smith. Scott Brooks. Terry Mills. Running into our first checklist. Hopefully our last. Probably not, though. Pete Chilcutt. Jeff Turner. Brent Price. Don't know if he was related to Mark or not. Jeff Grayer. Randy Brown. And of course, we got another checklist. That would be 12-year-old me would be really mad getting 2 checklists right now in a pack. Jerome Kersey, I'd be saying words that would probably getting me in trouble. Dan Marley. He's coaching Grand Canyon University, if I remember right. Todd Lichty. Malik Sealy. And Anthony Avent. Milwaukee Bucks. Odds on the Bucks having just as good a year as they did last year. Fantastic. I don't think the Raptors are going to have quite the record as they did last year. But the Bucks have a good shot at it. They pretty much haven't really changed a whole lot. C. Elliott, Curtis Elliott. We were just talking about you, sir, and my crazy golf game the other day. Finally came up with a tournament for me to play for you. So it's about every 3 weeks to a month they'll do a tournament. Sometimes it seems like a lot longer, but that's about average for it. Brad Sellers. Larry Johnson again, slam dunk card. I can't remember if this was one of the packs where we got something awesome in it. James Worthy again. Do you remember C. Rogers? This looks like the same pack. Jason Williams. Robert Pack. Was this the one that had the Latrell? Mark Jackson. Rich King. Let's see if I'm right. Tracy Moore. Jerry Reynolds. Charles Jones. Elmore Spencer. Maybe not. Maybe I was wrong. Jim Less. Stephon Howard. Derek Coleman. And David Robinson. Oh, it was a David Robinson one. That's right. All right, David Robinson slam dunk card. In case you guys missed it the first time, this is the David Robinson slam dunk card. They had a slam dunk insert set in here. It was David Robinson, Michael Jordan, and Shaq are the 3 cards in that set that we are looking for. Yeah, qualifier for the next tournament was this week. It goes all the way through Sunday. I shot, I think, 13 or 15 under. I can't remember. C. Rogers will have to remind us. So hopefully that will be enough to qualify. And the finals are next week. So if I did qualify, we'll have another video next week. It is at a much harder course than the one that the qualifier was on. Yeah, minus 15. I knew it was somewhere around there. I think I was minus 13, and then I made an eagle on that last hole. Spoiler alert, in case you just got done watching. Okay, I was like, I don't want to ruin it for you. Chris Smith. So if we are going back-to-back packs here, we should be getting good stuff as we pulled some fire earlier. George Tate, Lloyd Daniels. The only thing we're missing so far is that Shaq, and hopefully he is just in other stacks here. We're starting to get to doubles and triples of cards. Chris Gatling, Buck Williams, Tracy Murray, D. Brown, Blue Edwards, Stephon Bardot, and George McLeod. So yeah, like I said earlier, we're pulling 540 cards. There's 36 packs with 15 cards per pack, and this set only has 180 cards in it. So we are hoping to find multiples of Shaquille O'Neal's rookie card and all the others. Steve Smith, I don't remember seeing him in when I was browsing through trading card database, but I was really only looking for the ones. He might have been in Series 1 if he wasn't anything. So yeah, like I was telling everybody else, I was really worried that I was not going to play good in that golf game. Johnny Waldeck, hello, sir. Dikembe Mutombo slam dunk card. In case you missed it, we found a couple of David Robinson slam dunk cards, a Michael Jordan slam dunk card, 2 Alonzo Mourning rookie cards, a Latrell Sprewell rookie card, the Shaquille O'Neal slam dunk card, and the only thing we're missing now is Shaq's rookie card, regular base set rookie card. Gerald Glass, Terrell Brandon. We are only halfway through. Randy Woods, Matt Bullard. After this stack, we were going to be having something special. I mean, it might not be to you guys, but we'll see. Keith Askins. I mentioned it earlier in the video, but we've had some people come in. Once we hit 250 subscribers, Hotbox Cards has agreed as part of our 250 subscriber giveaway to give someone a free hot box, whether it's basketball or baseball or football. So look out for that. We are only at 118 subscribers, and I think we've been stuck on that since the 100 subscriber giveaway, but it's going to get there. And when it does, they have said that they are going to give someone a free hot box. So very awesome of them. And like I said before, they do not have to do that at all. Yeah, very nice. Greg Grant, Tom Hammonds. Those guys are great over there. Really appreciate them. They like I haven't known any of you guys before this. C. Rogers, Hotbox Cards. The boombox is on its way, so hopefully we'll get that next week. And I appreciate all of you for being here, watching, hanging out, just talking shop, man. We're all fans of the same stuff, so getting together, talking about it, agreeing to disagree on some things is just awesome. All right, still hunting for Shaq's rookie card. We found his slam dunk card. We got one last pack in this stack. The whole box belongs to C. Rogers today. He bought in on the entire box. So thank you again to C. Rogers. This is our second ever box that we have completely sold. Scott Brooks, Terry Mills, another Piston, the infamous checklist, Pete Chilcutt, Jeff Turner, Brent Price. Our Madden rebuild, for some of you that came in late, during the off season, I made 3 trades, or I made more than 3 trades, but it resulted in us getting 3 first-round draft picks in the next draft. The last video I sent showed that we had the 13th pick in the draft. I checked the other day. Jerome Kersey, that's a new one, slam dunk card. And we are up. We have the 31st pick, which is like the last pick. Dan Marley again, Todd Lichty. We have the 23rd pick, and we now have the first pick in the draft. Terry Mills, where'd he go? Where'd he go? Where'd he go? How far back was that? Was he on the checklist? Sorry, I'm running my mouth, and I think we've seen most of these cards, so I'm not really paying attention. Sorry about that. There he is, Terry Mills. Boom. All right, Dan Marley, Todd Lichty, Malik Sealy, Anthony Avent, and Mark Price sharpshooter card. That one looks very nice. With Bill Cartwright behind him. See if I can get you a little closer here so you can see what the card looks like. I feel like Spaceballs where we're like, oh, that's too close. All right, so that's the top right stack. C. Rogers is getting all this stuff. These cards are in great shape. We got this box at Game Time Sports Cards and Collectibles. This box is in fantastic shape. The cards are great. The corners are awesome. Just putting them in a box here. All right. So for everybody that joined the live stream, we'll do a Wheel of Names next week for a Brandon Knight select game used jersey, Milwaukee Bucks throwback card. I don't know how well you can see this thing. So all you have to do is say that you want this card right now. It is numbered 95 out of 149. I'll see if I can get the serial number in on you guys. 95 out of 149. Milwaukee Bucks, Brandon Knight. It is from 2015-2016 Panini Select Basketball. And next week we will be doing the Wheel of Names for anybody that says they want this card. Just an appreciation of you guys. There are a bunch of other live streams going on, and you guys have chosen to spend a little bit of your time with me. So in appreciation of that, I'm going to give that card to you guys, or to one of you guys, actually. All right, you are entered, Blake TV. We're moving on to the bottom left. I'm going to go through the live stream later, watch the live chat again, and mark down who's going. The kids are playing, and my wife's doing something, so I'll write down who wanted what in case I miss it during the chat here. Johnny Waldeck, all right, you are in. Curtis Elliott, you are in. Sometime next week. It's only for the live stream. Nobody on the replay is going to be able to try and win this card. And it's because I appreciate you guys being here, spending your time with me. I know it sucks for some people. Like, I have to work during some people's live streams, so I cannot watch most of them. So it's going to suck for them. But all right, we're getting a few different cards here. Ron Harper, we are in the bottom left stack. Played for the Pistons, right on. Yeah, a lot of times I'm working, so I'm not able to watch people's live streams. So I know that it could suck that some people are watching the replay and getting mad at me right now, but this is for everybody on the live stream. Adam Keefe, Stanley Roberts, just because I know there's other stuff. Oh, we got it, baby. Shaquille O'Neal rookie card. I'm not going to touch this thing anymore. I'm going to sleeve it up, and then I'll show you guys. Over here running my mouth and ran right into Shaq's face. We got a Shaquille O'Neal card, bub. Yeah, it's awesome, huh? No, the other one was the slam dunk one. This is the rookie card, the regular base card. Here we go. We got it sleeved up. Now I can show you guys Shaquille O'Neal. So we got pretty much all the ones we're looking for. Now we just got to hope to get multiples of them. Shaq was awesome. Okay, so when I was living in Las Vegas, I think it was like 04 or 05, one of the two. I went back home and I was there for like a weekend. So the first day I was just hanging out with everybody. And the second day I went to a Clipper game because they both play at the Staples Center. And I was like 5 rows back in that game. I just bought tickets at the box office. I was like 5 rows back in that game. And that was awesome. Sean Rooks. And the next night, I got to go to a Laker game. And that one was a little higher up. But Shaq had just been injured, and it was his first game back. And I had to choose between getting a number 8 Kobe Bryant jersey and a Shaquille O'Neal jersey, and I got the O'Neal. I wish they would have kept him. Kevin Lynch, I understand why they didn't keep him over Kobe, but yeah, the kids are all hyped up on that Shaq card. They know how much I love Shaq. James Edwards, Isaac Austin, Daryl Dawkins, breaking backboards over here. Daryl Dawkins, before Shaq was bringing him down, Daryl Dawkins was breaking him. Slam dunk card, Daryl Dawkins, very awesome. Manute Bol, actually getting off the ground. Look at this, Manute Bol jumping off the ground. Let's see if I can zoom in on this so you guys can witness the miracle of flight. Manute Bol, baby. Oliver Miller, Big Chunky, and Will Purdue. Yeah, Kobe was younger. So I get why they kept him instead of Shaq, but I personally would have kept Shaq instead of Kobe. All right, next pack. Looking for multiples of the cards now, as we have found all the ones we're looking for. Rodney McRae. Haha, Bobo. Raphael Addison. Dale Ellis. Jerome Lane. Doc Rivers again. Clarence Weatherspoon. Doc has like the greatest sound bites. Oh, Latrell Sprewell. There's the one we got earlier, but here's another one in case everybody missed it. Latrell Sprewell. And Charles Barkley right after him. So this is kind of the same pack we had earlier. Yeah, Oliver Miller was definitely a big boy. Gonna sleeve up Latrell for you. So we're getting multiples, definitely. We knew the odds were in our favor that it was going to happen. Like I said, the math adds up. 540 cards is what we were pulling. There are only 180 cards in this set. So chances were good that we were going to get multiples. I just hope it's of the right ones. Lakers training camp. It was in Hawaii. You are correct, sir. That must have been awesome. Rod Strickland. Sean Kemp, slam dunk again. Low House. Low House was in NBA Jam too, and I hated. Like I would never play as him. I don't know. I just was never a fan. Brian Howard, Kenny Williams. I guess there were so many other options. Danny Young, another Piston. I think we pulled this one already, but I don't know if I just went by it last time. And Scotty, no Tippin Pippin, as he's known in Las Vegas. Get these straightened out just a little bit before we move on to the next pack. I think we pulled a Larry Bird out of the 93, 94 Fleer that we did. If I have any extras, I'll send it along to you. I think we got a couple of those, so I might have an extra one that I can send to you. And right on top, Michael Jordan slam dunk card. There's a little ding in the left corner of this one just from being on the top of the pack. I'm going to sleeve them up anyway for you. You can make the call yourself when you get the card. I remember Jordan versus Bird McDonald's commercials, but that's just because I'm fat. And like McDonald's when I was younger. Oh, yeah, there's a couple of dings on this card. Sorry, C. Rogers. It was the first one on the pack, so it got dinged up just a sec. John Williams. Robert Ory. Moreland Wiley. John Sally. The thing about Larry Bird, and I think I said this in the video that we had last time, John Sally, is that he would, if you watch his 30 for 30, I think it was a 30 for 30, he practiced shots that were unconventional and shots that most people would say were unbelievable. He practiced those shots just so that if they did come up in game time situations, they would not be as hard for him as he has already tried. Shaquille O'Neal slam dunk card. We got a second Shaquille O'Neal slam dunk card. This one's looking fantastic. Gonna put that down, get another sleeve. Yeah, he would just practice those shots just so if they ever came up in game time situations, he would already know how that shot was going to feel. All right, Shaq, slam dunk card, sleeved up. Dave Johnson, Kenny Walker, Christian Leitner, the man everybody loves to hate, and Nigel Knight. Yeah, I remember watching Magic play in the Forum. Him, Abdul-Jabbar, Byron Scott, Michael Cooper, all those guys were fantastic. I was going to the Forum when the Kings still had purple, like the Laker uniforms, but it was for hockey. It was right next to Hollywood Park, and you guys know my old man loved Hollywood Park, so yeah, we were going to Laker games, all that stuff, Raider games. My brother would take us to Raider games all the time. Yeah, I think I got fed up with the NBA in like the early, maybe mid 2000s. Sidney Green, it seemed like the last 2 minutes of the game were taking just as long as the entire quarter with all the foul and shoot stuff. Don McLean, Byron Houston, and all that stuff really started in college. Fouling to get the free throws, hoping the guy misses one, and then you shoot a three to get the game close. Karl Malone, I can't tell you how many tickets I lost when I was living in Las Vegas from teams that were doing that and coming all the way back. Like, I thought for sure I would have a ticket one. LaFonz Ellis, Greg Dreiling, and they would be up like 20 points in the third quarter, and I'd be like, yeah, I got this ticket one. I'm not going to watch it anymore. And I come back and find out they only won by like 3 because they let those guys come back. Hersey Hawkins. Hersey Hawkins, sharpshooter card. Hakeem Olajuwon again, slam dunk card. Fisher was clutch for the Lakers. He made so many clutch shots for them. Him and Robert Horry, man. Everybody talks about Kobe and Shaq, but if it wasn't for Fisher and Horry, those guys would definitely not have the rings that they do. I remember that top of the key shot. Both of them had a top of the key shot. I think Fisher's was in game 6 and Horry's was game 7. Robert Horry, man, he's got what, three rings with the Rockets, maybe 2 rings with them and 2 rings with us. He's got like a total of 5 or 6 altogether. Guy was clutch. All right, Dan Shays. Felt like there was one on the back of that one. Adam Keefe, another Stanley Roberts. Shaq, again, the regular base card for Shaq. That is number 2 for C. Rogers here. Yeah, Kareem was great. I think I caught him at like the end of his career. So for me, it was always watching him just kind of jog down. And then by the time he got to half court, they were already going the other way. So for me, it was a different, it's like your parents. Like, you get to see a different version of your parents than when they were earlier and younger. And you can never imagine them being awesome. Harold Miner, Tom Gugliotta, Kevin Lynch, James Edwards. But yeah, he was good. That sky hook, he had it down by the time I was growing up. Daryl Dawkins, Manute Bull. There's another Oliver Miller there. Will Purdue and Chuck Person. About halfway through the bottom left, found 2 of pretty much all the cards we're looking for, I think, except for the Michael Jordan. All right, Blake, you have a great night. Thanks for stopping by. I'll try to see if I'll let you know if I have that extra Larry Bird card or not. Get it sent out to you. All right. 4 packs left in this bottom left. Chris Dudley, Vinny Del Negro, Danny Ferry, Herb Williams. So for those of you that came in late, I saw this card earlier. I'm going to put him up here a little bit. Tell me this is not like a Kevin Durant resemblance. Tim Perry, C. Rogers. I'm going to drop a guy. Vinny the Microwave Johnson. Austin Lister, Spud Webb, Slam Dunk card. I will. They watch these with me all the time, so I'm sure they'll see your comment. Reggie Smith, Robert Parrish, Eric Murdoch, Walter Bond, Sam Mitchell, A couple flipped around here. Danny Young, No Tippin, and Ron Harper before his Bulls days. Back when the Clippers were playing in the LA Sports Arena and nobody wanted to watch them. They traded for Manning. Manning was good. He just wasn't enough to carry the whole team. And they never, like, they got guys that were too young, traded them away. Most teams that rebuild do all that stuff. Tim Perry, Alton Lister, Spud Webb slam dunk card, Reggie Smith, another Robert Parrish. Looks like we're getting the same pack we just got. Eric Murdoch, Walter Bond, Sam Mitchell. So one of the guys that did our football way too early picks, Bob McCann, Bay Area, he has agreed to do a weekly basketball power rankings video. So Gizmo has football. Bay Area is going to have basketball. Dominique Wilkins, Michael Williams, Charles Barkley again for you, C. Rogers, and Corey Williams. 2 packs left, bottom left. C. Rogers has this entire box, so all these cards are going to him. I got an email in case you guys missed it, the boombox. Michael Cooper might have been in Series 1. This is Series 2 for Fleer. Rolando Blackman. Cooper was great too, though. Joe Klein. Here's Dwayne Cooper. I don't think that's the one you're thinking of, but there's Dwayne Cooper. I know you're thinking about Michael. I saw it too earlier. I was like, what is this? His cousin? Jeff Hornacek. Alonzo Mourning. There's the Alonzo Mourning rookie card. We've already found a couple of these. We find one more for C. Rogers. Get you in on this one. Muggsy Bogues. I used to love watching that guy play. I can't remember if we pulled anything Muggsy. I know we pulled his regular card, but I'm trying to think if we pulled anything like the Spud Webb rookie or the Spud rookie card, the Spud Webb autograph. I'm trying to think if we pulled anything Muggsy like that, but I don't think so. So we've got 3 Mournings, 2 Shaqs, looking for a second Michael Jordan slam dunk card. Patrick Ewing, and all these cards are C. Rogers cards, so that is totally up to him. None of these cards are mine. Dominique Wilkins, human highlight reel. He was so great. Michael Williams. Charles Barkley, you are racking up the Charles Barkley cards here. Corey Williams, Chris Dudley, Vinny Del Negro, Danny Ferry, and Herb Williams. 1 pack left. So tomorrow I got some a couple of retail boxes that we'll be opening up. Friday is 94, 95, Series 2 from the same maker, Fleer. And then Saturday is 2014, 2015, Donruss. Hubert Davis, looking for rated rookie signatures. Larry Krystowiak, we did open a box. I think it was like our first or second month. We opened the same box and got a hot box serial number hot box. Kevin Johnson slam dunk. That does not even look like he is going to be able to dunk that. Scott Hastings, Pooh Richardson, Todd Day. We got one of the sharpshooter cards coming up. Michael Adams. There were 18 cards in that set, and I think we've gotten like 6, and 3 of them have been the same. Dennis Rodman, slam dunk card. Isaiah Morris, Larry Nance. Yeah, Charlotte had a fantastic team. Jaren Jackson, Carl Herrera. They could always got to the playoffs, and they could either not beat the Knicks or they could not beat the Bulls. Alec Kessler rounds out the bottom left. They were like the modern day Clippers, I guess, when they had their team going with Blake Griffin. They just got to the playoffs and just could never get past that hump. They were always fantastic during the regular season and just could not find that magic to make it to the finals. All right. Next week is a mismatch of stuff. We do flea market finds. Last month we did the Muppet cards, just all kinds of different crazy stuff. I think this month I have WWE cards or WCW cards. We started a series with the flea market and the antique malls. Did I get swindled or did I make a great deal? Let me just, I got everything up here. So this is what we're going to be doing next Saturday. It is WCW main event. Kind of actually looking forward to those. I hope they have a card of Rey Mysterio getting thrown through that trailer. I'm a huge Rey Mysterio fan, and I still thought that was hilarious. Kevin Nash picking him up and throwing him through against the sidewall of the trailer. WCW, so much potential, and they just ruined it. The Monday Night War, I have that DVD set, and that was just, it was a great documentary. As with everything else, history is told by the side of the winners, but it was still a great thing to watch, the Monday Night War. In an alternate universe, we are all watching WCW and maybe even TNA. I think WWE sent Hogan and them to sabotage TNA, if you ask me. They were going so good. They still had like a tiny, tiny market share, but they were gaining ground like nobody's business. Matt Geiger, last stack, bottom right for C. Rogers. C. Rogers has this entire box. Buck Johnson, Walt Williams. I still open like baseball and other stuff if there's really nothing else going on, but mostly it's just a mismatch of stuff. John Crotty, Blue Edwards, Sean Elliott, slam dunk card. Jared Mustaf, yes, bub.
The rope is broken.
What's broken?
Rope.
Oh no, that's okay. That just means you can lasso people more. You can whip them with the rope. Just be like, pew. All right, Lance Banks, Avery Johnson, Greg Kite, Rick Mayhorn. Oh, I think this is his first time seeing Doug Overton and Keith Jennings. Now let's see. The first time I have some mystery boxes to open. C. Rogers and his package to our family, I forgot to mention this, gave us some mystery boxes, so we'll be opening those as well. I saw a couple other mystery boxes at Walmart the other day, so I will probably pick up some of those. We opened a 80s mystery box last month. The Justice League Monopoly and the TIE Fighter were part of our antique finds last month. I'm hoping to get my Fallout crate next week. They tried to charge me for the next one before even giving me this one. We opened the Conan mystery box last month and got that Orioles mug back there. So it's just a little bit of everything. Johnny Waldeck, thank you, sir. We will see you later. Your stuff. So for everybody who's been getting into breaks and getting into giveaways, I'm going to ship all that stuff out probably Friday, just because with everything happening to our van and having to pay out of pocket for it, it just really drained a lot of our stuff. So once I get paid on Friday, I'll be able to ship your guys' stuff out. I do apologize for it taking so long, as some of the breaks have happened and some of the giveaways happened earlier this week, but we'll get it out to you starting Friday. As soon as I get it, we'll email you shipping information, tracking, and all that. Chris Gatling, Buck Williams slam dunk card. Tracy Murray, they had a bunch of them, so I don't know if they're catching on that people are doing these on their channels or not, as I think I've seen a couple other people doing it. But the Walmart that I went to had a bunch of them. So Bob McCann, Kendall Gill, slam dunk card. Byron Scott, Chucky Brown. So there were definitely a bunch of choices. There was a Ghostbuster one, Kevin Brooks, Kiki Vandeweghe, Dana Barros, and Randy White. I can't remember offhand what the other ones were, but there was a whole bunch of choices. So, and okay, so I'm not going to spoil part of what Mystery Week was, but I will tell you that the 80s one that we found, it was mixed in with a bunch of other stuff that was like $20, and all of it was labeled like $20. And the 80s one was all by itself, just sitting there, and I found it for $5. So just part of next week, we're going to show you how to find great deals at Walmart. Sherman Douglas, Anthony Peeler, Greg Grant. I'm sure most of you know already. Tom Hammonds. Try to get the card a little closer for you guys. Doc Rivers again, slam dunk card. Mark Bryant. Stacey Augman. Chris Smith. Danny Ainge. Trent Tucker with the Bulls. Tate George, I think that's how it goes. Lloyd Daniels. They've been having the first name first, so I'm pretty sure that's what's going on. Tony Campbell and Kenny Payne. About halfway through this last stack for C. Rogers. The whole box goes to him. We'll go over what we got at the end. Trying to get this pack open without messing with any of the cards here. This one's just being a little stubborn. Yeah, the mystery boxes are cool. I saw them at Target at first, and then I guess Walmart's doing a bunch of them now. Boom. Checklist relic right here. All right, Jerome Kersey slam dunk card. Dan Marley. Todd Lichty. We are seeing a bunch of these cards again. I think we've seen all the ones in the set already. Just going through looking for doubles of the ones that we are really looking for. Mark Price, sharpshooter card. Dikembe Mutombo. Baseball week. Thursday, we will be opening up 87 tops. We've opened 2 boxes of those so far on the channel. And the first time we found 2 Barry Bonds, 2 Mark McGuires, 2 Bows, Travis Mays, and Barry Larkin. And the second box, we didn't find any Barry Bonds or any Mark McGuires. And of course, that's the one, I think that was C. Rogers' first buy-in on one of our breaks. So I felt really bad for C. Rogers after that. I think that was the first time we had ever had anybody buy in and only found 2 of the cards we were looking for. So hopefully this time we will have a little better luck finding Barry Bonds. I did buy 4 boxes altogether, all at the same time. So they all came from the same case. So when we weren't finding stuff, I really wasn't worried, as we had already found the Bonds in the first box. So I knew it wasn't searched or anything like that. So we're definitely going to be doing 87 tops. Baseball week, probably that Thursday. And then we have Tops 95. I don't remember what series it is that I don't have the box right in front of me. And Score 94 for baseball week. Derek Coleman. David Robinson slam dunk card. That's the second one so far, I think, that we've seen of that one. Going to sleeve that one up for C. Rogers. Football is going. I think we can tell how some of these teams are going to go. The Bengals look horrible. Miami looks horrible. Unfortunately, if you ask me, it looks like the Patriots have another chance of going 18-0. Yeah, barring injuries, they have a good chance of going 18-0. Scott Brooks, as I told my Patriot friend at work, Terry Mills again. They are going to go 18-0 and then lose in the Super Bowl again, because that's just their luck. Pete Chilcutt, Jeff Turner, Brent Price, Jeff Grayer, and Randy Brown. A bunch of other teams. The 49ers are 2-0, but Jimmy G is still throwing off his back foot a lot. So that knee is not fully repaired. It did do me good to see him take off on that scramble this week, as it gave me more confidence in his knee, but he is still throwing way too much off his back foot, and he is going to either get hurt again throwing it like that, or he's going to make some poor throws throwing it like that. Buck Williams, the Eagles all depend on whether or not Carson Wentz stays healthy. Tracy Murray, and the Cowboy hype is in full effect right now, as I have not stopped hearing it from my Cowboy friends. But Dak Prescott had a 158.3 passer rating that first week. Stephen Bardo, George McLeod, and he only missed 4 passes in the second week. So more than likely, he is not going to keep that up. And eventually, there's going to be a letdown. Larry Johnson, slam dunk card. James Worthy, slam dunk card. I mean, he's betting heavy on himself. He's pulling an Ian Desmond, and hopefully he has better luck than Ian Desmond did the year he was going to be a free agent. Mark Jackson, Rich King, Tracy Moore, and Jerry Reynolds. Yeah, the Bears are all on Trubisky. If they keep going 3 and out, can't get David Montgomery going. Like, Tariq Cohen's pretty much what they got going right now, but if they can't get things going, that defense is going to wear down. I think I was talking about it in my Madden video. You keep going 3 and out. I'm shaking you guys all over the place. You keep going 3 and out, any defense is going to get tired, even the Bears. Anthony Peeler. And when they get tired, unfortunately, people are going to start getting hurt. Tom Hammonds, and hopefully the Bears can get it together. Doc Rivers, sustain drives, get things going. Stacey Augmon, when Trubisky's on, he's on. But when he's not, they look horrible. Chris Smith, Danny Ainge, Trent Tucker, Tate George. I want to say George Tate every time I see that card. Lloyd Daniels, we've seen this pack before. Jay Goodender, Tony Campbell, Kenny Payne, and Chris Gatling. Getting through 2 more packs left, so my kids tell me I'm not a YouTube guy if I don't tell you guys to hit that like button on the video. Thank you all for being here. Subscribe if you have not. I think you all are subscribed, though. And just thank you for being awesome. You guys are great. I love chatting with you guys, being here with you guys. Jerome Kersey, we're still looking for more Shaqs. Todd Lichty, Malik Sealy, Avery Avent, sharpshooter card, Mark Price. You are going to get a bunch of Mark Prices. Dikembe Mutombo, Gerald Glass, Terrell Brandon, slam dunk card, Randy Woods, Matt Bullard, Travis Mays, Keith Askins, Eric Anderson, and Sherman Douglas. One more pack. Before we get to that pack, just remember that throwback card, Brandon Knight, if you want him. It is a game-used relic. Numbered 95 out of 149. You know what to do, folks. And we're going to do one more thing. We're going to pull 2 Lotteria cards. Thank you guys for being here. Like I said, there were other channels that were streaming. You guys have chosen to spend your time with me. I greatly appreciate that. That's why I like giving you guys stuff. 2 more Lotteria cards. La Chalupa, not the food, but the lady in the boat. And El Negrito. Number 26 and number 48 on your cards. If you are playing Lotteria, you know what to do. You know what you're playing for. All right, last pack. C. Rogers. Hopefully, C. Elliott. I will make the finals, and we will have another golf video for you next week. I mean, that score is pretty good, so I'm thinking we should be qualifying. If we don't, there is a serious issue. With the T unit, you are on for Brandon Knight. Oh, man, you guys are in trouble now. T unit says he wants something for the Wheel of Names. Might as well just give it to him now. Elmore Spencer, the role he's been on the Wheel of Names here. Jim Les, Stephen Howard, Derek Coleman, David Robinson, slam dunk one. We got one last one for you. Last pack magic here. David Robinson, slam dunk. Yep, party's over, folks. T unit said he wants a card, and he's going to spin the Wheel of Names for it. It's over. All right, there we go. David Robinson, slam dunk card in the back. Brian Smith, Scott Brooks. Are we going to get one last one? Terry Mills, checklist. Pete Chilcutt, Jeff Turner, Brent Price, the Washington Bullets, now the Wizards. They didn't want to be associated with violence, apparently. Jeff Grayer, Randy Brown, and the last card of the box, a 92-93 checklist. All right, fellas. Once again, like I said, thank you for being here. Hopefully we'll get one of you guys. Well, we're definitely going to get one of you guys that game-used relic card. I'm going to try to find a better-looking webcam so that the picture's not so fuzzy during these things. I do have a different camera to try for the videos. I do need to wait till I get paid before I try to get that webcam, though. And once again, thank you all for being here. Might as well just give that card to T Unit. And we'll see you guys tomorrow. We'll be back live Saturday night for that 14-15 Donruss. Once again, have a great night. Stay safe. We will see you guys later. Not sure when I'm going to do another Madden video. If we do qualify, we will have another golf video next week. And once again, all these cards went to C. Rogers. Thank you again, sir. You are fantastic. And everybody stay safe. And we'll see you guys next week is mismatch week, and then back to baseball the beginning of the month. So have a great night, everybody. Thank you again for joining us. Fun as always. And we'll catch you guys next time. Bye.